Let's take a deeper look at scripting and modeling. So to do that, I'm just going to generate a new script, and we're going to use the Microsoft Pet Shop in this case to record a transaction of just simply buying an animal. To do that, as usual, I just hit the record button, which fires up Internet Explorer, and I've got the Pet Shop on one of my favorites. The first thing I'm going to do is sign in, and the Pet Shop demo actually pre-populates these values, so I don't need to put in any values. Hit the submit button. Okay, so we signed in. Let's just go to my account. Okay, that looks great, and I'm going to look at buying a dog because I like dogs, and I'm going to buy a Dalmatian. So let's take a nice puppy dog, hit the more button, off we go, and proceed to check out, continue, the usual Microsoft Pet Shop payment details, continue. It takes a little while to process the order, and there we go, there's the order, order ID 1. This is the first time I've run this. So I'm happy with that script. I'm now going to sign out and stop recording. So I have my script, and we've got the usual .NET arguments which populate these scripts quite heavily. Now with other tools, the problem is you have to go through each one of these, extract it, and then parameterize it and set this as a variable, which is not such a difficult task. It does take a degree of capability with coding. The QTest scripting language is simple to use, but what we do have is this model repository, and we've already got one pre-populated for .NET. So let's just take a look at how that works. Where QTest sees view state, event argument, event target, and event validation, it's going to automatically parameterize those based on the rules that are set up here. What's great about this model repository is I can actually generate new configurations if I've got an application that's bespoke or slightly different to the norm. So all I do is I select my .NET model, apply it, and there we go. It's declared the variables up there at the top and actually done the parameterization of the view state for me. So let's play back the script and check what we get. We should have order 2. And there we go, order ID 2. So we know the scripts work correctly. We've dealt with all the event validation and view states correctly. The web server understands what we're sending back to it. If I played that script back without doing this, it would probably fail. I would probably get some kind of ASP.NET error back. I'm going to show you how we can easily extract data from the screen. So going down to the point where we get the order processed, I'm going to look at the request details. These are what were seen during capture. So to look at what we got during replay, we go to the corresponding replay line, which is 208, and we can click the same button, and there we go, we've got order ID 2. So if I want to extract this value, for example, what I can do is simply right click it and extract the value, or insert a checkpoint. If I want to correlate this value to some test data that I have, then I can do that as well. To extract the value, from the right click, it brings up this part of the window, which is usually hidden using this button here. Clicking on the magnifying glass, I can check what's going to come back. So at the moment it's going to extract everything including the HTML tags. If I don't want that, then I'm just going to select to extract the text, just check the preview, okay, and it's 1. So we'll apply that. Let me give it a name first. And it's inserted the code in the text for in the script for me. So playing that back, I'm just going to turn off the wait time, because there's no point us just watching QTest while it pauses, simulating user think time. And there we go, we should have the extracted value here. And of course we can do anything we want with that. We can write it to a file, run a check on it. Perhaps we want to run the web service and compare the web service order ID with the order ID that we just received. And of course this script can then be added to our mix of a load test against the Pet Shop. So hopefully that's given you a better idea of what we can do with scripting. Thanks.